What's up, guys? It is Manic here with Manic Conspiracies. My hat is on point today with the alien. Today we're going to be covering the conspiracies surrounding the Denver airport. So the Denver airport opened in 1995. The construction had fallen 16 months behind schedule. They went $2 million over budget. $2 billion, my mistake. And there's a lot of just different conspiracies about this, and there are some weird things I find about it too. So the airport runways itself look like a swastika, and I'm just going to show you the little map of the airport runways so you can kind of see how it looks like a swastika. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. If not, go ahead and look this up yourself. But here's what the runways look like. So as you can see, it goes here, here, here. You've got a piece here and here. So that's one big thing. So they resemble the shape of a swastika. It's not a typical formation of airway runways, which is odd. An airport representative had said the runways were designed that way so that they can be used simultaneously no matter the weather condition, since none of the runways overlap. They think the shape looks like a pinwheel. I see a swastika. Sorry, guys. So the airport's dedication stone has imagery from a secret society, which are Freemasons. And if you don't know what Freemasons are it's like they've been around forever, and it's like a secret society, okay? So the airport was dedicated on March 19, 1994, and a capstone was placed inside the airport to memorialize it. The dedication stone displays the Freemason symbol of a compass with a capital G inside. Underneath the symbol, the, I quote, New World Airport Commission is credited with helping and building this place. So everyone knows that there's the big conspiracy, the Illuminati, with the New World Order, and that there are secret societies out there trying to create a global government, like a one world government, you know? So I'm just going to show you the picture of this Denver International Airport sign. It's pretty creepy, if you ask me. So you can see right here is where the G is, and right down here is where it says New World Airport Commission. That's pretty creepy. But honestly, it gets creepy. So people were asking, what is the New World Airport Commission? Airport officials have said that it was a commission for the New World Airport. But the wording calls to mind the New World Order conspiracy, like I just said. The New World Order conspiracists believe that there is a small group of people who are working together in a secret throughout history toward establishing a single, all-powerful global government. What does it sound like to me? Fucking Christianity. That's a whole nother video. I'll get into that. But the Freemason symbol ties into the conspiracy because the Freemason is a very secret fraternal society that's alleged in the largest in the world. And it may have existed since the Middle Ages. Since the secret society has had many powerful members throughout world's history, people have long been suspicious that the Freemasons were looking to seize power. Perhaps they were involved in trying to establish the New World Order. Conspiracy theorists have pointed out that if you add up the numbers of the airport's dedication date, you get 33, which is reportedly the highest level of Freemasonry. More helpful, this only works if you leave out March, making it kind of a stretch. So that is kind of a stretch. But the fact that the symbol is a Freemason symbol, the New World Commission, weird. So some people think there's a mysterious network of underground bunkers beneath the airport because during construction, there was an airport construction worker who claimed that the reason why the airport was so far behind schedule was because 5 multi-story buildings were built underneath the airport. The same construction worker also supposedly said there was a complex of network of tunnels beneath the airport. These claims led people to theorize that there may be anything from a vast network underground New World Order command bunkers to post-apocalyptic fallout shelters for the global elites, or for future FEMA camps. So it was later determined that the underground tunnels had actually become home to the airport's rail system, but it still doesn't really make sense. And it also, there's just so much about this airport that's real fucking creepy. The next one is, they're really creepy murals that surround the New World Order's takeover. One of the startling things about the airport is that line on level 5 of the Jepson terminal. Like I said with every video, I probably butchered the name, I'm so sorry. Many think that the murals painted by the artist tell the story of an apocalyptic biowarfare destroying the world as we know it, with the New World Order taking over in its place, which makes a lot of sense for people like myself whose minds are kind of open to that whole idea. There's just like a shit ton. And there's one mural that Children of the World, it's supposed to represent, it's all supposed to represent certain things, but the problem is there's a scary like Nazi soldier mural, and we're just gonna go ahead and show that. As you can see, it's clearly a Nazi soldier, and it's clearly evil, you know, so that's creepy. Like, hey, I'm about to go get on an airplane where there's Nazi murals and all this other creepy shit. And there's also a quote from a child who died at Auschwitz. Now, this is an airport. What does this have to do with World War II? What does it have to do with the Nazis? What does it have to do with the Holocaust? And I'm just going to show you this. This is the quote on the mural, who died in a concentration camp in Auschwitz. Okay, it tells how old he was, the date. Real weird, okay? There's a devilish Mustang statue outside the airport, and this statue literally killed its sculptor while he's working on it. Let me just show you the sculpture. It's like a devil horse. It's pretty fucking creepy. I don't know why I'd want to see that if I'm getting on an airplane. I'm supposed to be trusting that this is gonna, you know, get me to A and B. So it stands 32 feet tall and is 9,000 pounds. It has the nickname Lucifer by conspiracy theorists. Its eyes glow red at all hours of the day and night, causing some to speculate the statue is meant to represent the fourth horseman of the apocalypse from the biblical book of Revelations. The fourth horseman specifically represents death. The creepiest part is that the statue's artist was actually killed by the statue in 2006. Before the statue had been completed, a piece of the statue fell on him and severed an artery in his leg. Alright, people, like, what the fuck is that? Fuck that. I definitely wouldn't be putting that up in an airport. And again, this is an airport. It's not a museum. So what is with all these crazy, you know, artwork and crazy statues and crazy underground shit? And, you know, it's all just very creepy. So, you know, I personally think that the New World Order is a very real thing. I personally believe in the Illuminati. I personally believe that there are a secret society of Freemasons who are trying to make a New World Order. And I'm going to go into a video all about that. So, what do you guys think? I think this Denver airport was made. I think there is secret ground tunnels. I think that the artwork in there is specific to what they believe in and specific to how evil the New World Order is. Think about, you know, and Hitler's a great representation of that. Hitler was one singular man who had so much power on Germany. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any conspiracy videos you want me to check out, you know, conspiracy theories at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, comment, let me know. Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? Have you been there? Let me know. Alright, peace out, guys.